look at love as a failure when it doesn't work out the way we planned, because we have been pre-programmed from the age of beginning of time that we are supposed to have we are supposed to have this Prince Charming, this man who sweeps us off our feet, this man who comes in on his steed, this man who comes in on his horse and gallops away with me in their arms. Hey, Savannah. This is what we've been trained to perceive from the things we've watched on Disney to the things that we've been told by our parents. We are trained to think that if we do this, 1 plus 1 equals 2, then we're going to get 3. But what we fail to realize that 1 plus 1 is actually 2 times 50,064 to get whatever number that's going to come out. Our lives, welcome in, Miss Stevens, good morning. Our lives are our lives with infinite possibilities. But because we feel like we failed in love with one person, we end up feeling that love doesn't want to find us with anybody else. We got billions of people on this planet. Billions. With billions of different opportunities and possibilities for love to find us, for us to find love. I agree with the notion that we need to start to love ourselves, but we also have to consider that we need to look at the way that love was given to us, right? We have to look and consider that the love that was given to us isn't the love that we technically need, meaning the love that we get from our family, our parents, might have been a toxic love, and that has become our normal. And our brain looks at it as safe. And because our brain looks at the toxic behavior that our family had within our dynamics and how we were raised, and we view that as our safe, we continue to gravitate that kind of love. But it comes with the notion and the understanding that at the end of the day, that familiarity does not have to be your attraction. Your goal is to change that. But you have to start diving deep into what it has been and what you saw in your life from your perspective. I was on a live yesterday after I left here where a young man was saying, thank you. Where a young man was saying that, he had a relationship, it was a business relationship with a lady, that a man was there for her, and she didn't trust him. She's like, there's something about you that I do not, it's something about you I can't trust. I don't trust you. It wasn't the fact that, and these are his words, it wasn't the fact that the man didn't show that he couldn't be trusted. It was just something inside of her that projected that he was not, he couldn't be trusted from her perspective. So basically what she ended up doing was, because she was so used to being in a position that trust wasn't of her own, and the way he was showing her that he was trustworthy didn't align with what she was used to, her normal. What ended up happening is she created this block. And by creating this block, as I was stating before, by creating this block, because she had her own personal trust issues in her brain, she accepted certain things the way that it should be. But this man came out of nowhere and showed her that the way that she was thinking is challenging for her, it's triggering for her, it doesn't feel safe or comfortable. She blocked him and was like, nope, we can't do business together because I don't trust you. I personally don't trust you because of the situations that I've gone through. And because of that, I have to sever the ties of this relationship. I have to sever these ties. I can't be around you because you make me feel uneasy. You're showing me something new that I'm not comfortable with. And it's not him as the person, it's her. So when it comes down to love factors, this is what a lot of people do. Like, and I've been diving into this, and I don't know why, but I do, but I don't. I just don't want to say. I've been diving into this idea and this notion, right? I've been diving into this idea and notion when it comes down to men, and this is something that I've seen consistently from women and what they've said for over 20 years, right? Women get to the point where they the man comes up to them, the man does whatever he's gonna do. He's testing a woman, right? This is what all men do. Men are visual people. So when they look at you, they're gonna be physically attracted to you. And if he's a bold man, he's gonna tell you, yo, I'm physically attracted to you. I'm just gonna tell you up front, I like your physique. I like how you looking. And a lot of women get turned off by that because his delivery was like raw, right? It was just air. I like how you look. I like you, right? And women get to this idea where, well, all you want is just this one thing. And they don't communicate that. What they just assume is all you want is this one thing. I don't want to talk to you without asking the conversation, without having the conversation, without saying, hey, is that all you want from me? Is that it? Because if that's it, then you set your boundary. But what women do be like, block them, block them, block them, and don't give them a chance to explain. Right? That's how we've been conditioned. And when you take out the moments to listen to what the person has to say and to hear their intentions, you're like, okay, cool. But once you express your feelings to that person, right? And this is what I'm learning. Once you express your feelings to a man, right? We're just talking about men. You express your feelings to a man. What he does is he falls off. And then psychologically, that's called the pullback phase. A lot of women be like, "Oh well, he fell off. Block him, right? Block him. This is what's going on in our society. Just block him. He fell off. He's not consistent. Block him." But what they don't realize is, one, a man is a hunter, so a man is going to come up to you. He's going to test you to see how he can hunt you. That's just what they do. That's what they do. That's how they're wired. Sadly, that's just it. That's just how they are. And they make a conscious decision. They have to make a conscious decision of whether or not they want to pursue you further. How much do you cost, girl? That's pretty much what they're saying. If I come to you and I'm telling you I think you're physically attracted, I'm letting you know that I'm attracted to you in a physical way. But now that I'm here, I want to see how much you think you're worth. Are you going to allow me to continue to talk to you this way? Are you going to ask me to go deeper? Like, are you gonna set the tone? And if you set the tone and say, hey, you know what, you cool, and I get your behavior, I understand where you're coming from because you're a man. So you can talk to me like that and lets me know that you're physically attracted to me. That's what's up. But if you want to get to know me a little bit better, then this is what you're gonna have to do. And so now he knows the price of how much it's gonna cost to be with you. This is how men think. And he's going to go back. He's going to go back and retreat and think about the cost. You have to allow him to think about if he want to buy you. Not like buy you like that, because that goes against everything that I talk about on this page. But y'all know it's a metaphor, right? He's got to think of how much he's willing to give up for himself, of himself, to entertain the ideas and the fantasy and the possibilities to be with you.